The following podcast is only for mature audiences. Hello and welcome back to Lore Folk, a podcast where we riff on all things paranormal. I'm your host, Aidan Kidd.
And I'm your other host, Maddie Barr. Woo!
Maddie, I think we need to make some big decisions today. I think now is the day, is the first episode where we be funny.
Oh, shit. Okay. Really?
I think now is the time. I think, the people have sat through a good, what is it now? This is episode 45, I believe.
44 episodes of shit.
Yeah, they sat through 44 episodes of nothingness, and today is the time to get funny. And now there's going to be some real payoff. So I've been thinking about some untapped comedy potential. And we should do some hysterical shtick about why didn't Harry Potter just shoot Voldemort? Why? Nobody's ever made a joke about that before. And it blows my mind, and I think we here today need to tap this untapped well and bring some goddamn delight to our podcast.
Okay. Why didn't Harry just shoot Voldemort? Hold on. Sorry. I have to prepare myself mentally because when I signed up for this podcast, you specifically told me I wouldn't have to be funny. Couldn't get a gun. Didn't have one. British. Couldn't get one.
What if, because he can't get a gun, I think it'd be very funny if Marvel's Black Widow showed up and she shot Voldemort. If you can't tell, it's what I saw in like the year 2021.
Yes,
of our Lord. Yes. I mean, I saw it for real. I saw it happen in real life. I was there. I was in New York City, and Harry Potter and Voldemort were doing their big battle thing. And Harry Potter said, "I don't have a gun." And then Black Widow...
Oh, gee, mister, if only I had a gun on me in it. Oh, I wish I could have as the kids say, a Glock.
He said it exactly like that. And then Marvel's Black Widow, and mind you, the character, this is not Scarlett Johansson, this is the real Black Widow. She used her Black Widow powers to produce a web from her thorax. She came down the building, dropped next to Harry, and shot Voldemort. And they high-fived, and it was epic. And I was there. I was up above. I slid down like halfway down the web.
Are you outing yourself as Spider-Man right now, Aidan?
No, it's her web.
Oh, okay.
I was just around. I was hanging up on... I was on a roof, as people do in New York City.
I was perched on a building wearing all of an outfit except up to my neck and having a sandwich and a bag of chips, but I'm not Spider-Man, so don't fucking ask me.
I wanted to live out my dream of being a 1930s construction worker guy in that funny photo. And so I slid down halfway down the web like a funny little fireman, and I was like, how has nobody told a joke about this before? And then, they high-fived, and then Black Widow, she did what all spiders do, I believe, and she sucked the web back up, and then she went back the way she came.
And Voldemort just lay dead in the streets of New York for 20 minutes until somebody bothered. They all thought it was performance art. It's hard to tell in New York. That giant rat guy walking around, dead Voldemort in the streets. I'm walking here. It's a Tuesday.
So it was very fun, and I thought, how is nobody talking about this? And so I had to come to the podcast and tell you all about it, what I saw hanging on that pole web, I guess.
An extremely relevant joke.
Highly relevant, highly hilarious.
Highly relevant. Okay, now that we're done being funny, can we get back to our show that we do?
I guess.
Funniness gone. Turn it off. No more funny. Time to talk about cryptids. This is a serious podcast, okay? This is the possibility, as more and more of our dear listeners tell their friends because they love us so much and they know that word of mouth is the best way to advertise, the possibility increases that somebody could take all this for fact. This could be a news source for someone, sort of War of the Worlds style, in a bunker somewhere. This is the only broadcast it's getting in, and they don't realize it's a comedy podcast, even though it says that almost in the title.
All right, Maddie, give us something spooky to talk about that is not funny at all.
Okay. I got a question here from Yahoo.
Oh.
One of my last screenshots, so don't get too comfortable with this. Anonymous wants to know. I'm just realizing that as I screenshotted this, it was 5 days old. And I went through like the day before Yahoo closed and took all these. So this is, somebody asked this and didn't get answers because Yahoo closed. Anyway, does anyone know why he's called Bigfoot? Question mark? Everything else, ... small? And then there's only one answer, and it says we've claimed footprints of it, and that's all we have. Ladies and gentlemen, we are painting a fully incomplete picture of Bigfoot.
Oh my God.
Just off of his fucking feet. Hold on, my brain is turning. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Cyber Chase reference.
Oh, no.
There's an episode of is it called Cyber Chase? Yeah. There's an episode of I had a stroke. There's an episode
PBS
of Cyber
Kids.
Chase where they only have like a footprint and a handprint, and they use that to fully reconstruct a crime scene, like based on, oh, your arm is like 3 hands wide, or, all that junk, right? How big your wingspan is based on like how tall you are. Irrelevant when it comes to Bigfoot. We've been using the Cyber Chase method to figure out the other proportions of Bigfoot, but he could just have big feet. The rest of him could be normal. Aidan, please comment. The media is dying over this.
I guess the question we need to be asking here is his dick big?
Sorry, what?
How long is that schlong?
Could you sorry, I'm not, you keep cutting out. It's the Zoom call.
How viscous?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the right word for that. How girthy is his splurthy?
Maybe we should go back to being funny. Okay.
Oh no, immediately, with hubris in our hearts, we have
We've come back to dick
nosedived
jokes.
into nothing.
Is the rest of him big? I think, you know what they say about big feet? There you go. Joke, big dick. But what
Waka
about the rest
waka.
of him, Aidan?
I think he's small. I think
He's
very
just a little
small.
guy.
He's
That
just
would
a
make
funny
sense.
little
Okay,
guy.
honestly, if he was just like, I guess, Hobbit proportions, lugging around these big feet and a huge
Oh, fuck.
dick.
You're telling me Bilbo's been bamboozling the entire United States of America, nay, the
No.
world, for all
No,
these
I'm
years?
just- he's just got similar proportions, that's all. Maybe Bilbo was inspired by Bigfoot. Perhaps, right? The gentleman's Bigfoot. A refined Bigfoot. Anyway, that's how he hides in the forest. We're looking for this big old dude. It's like when you comically answer a door and there's like a child or something, and you look up and there's nothing there, and then you have to turn your head and look
Yes.
down 3 feet, and you're like, oh shit, this is just a little guy.
So I think that's what Bigfoot documentaries are getting so wrong, is that they do their calls and they're going, "Arr!" like they make a big noise when they need to make the little noise. They need to make a little teacup noise. They need to bring a little teacup and they need to hit the little spoon against it.
He's
And it'll
a
make a little
teacup
ting.
cryptid.
And then Bigfoot's gonna walk right up. He's gonna be like, "Tea time! It's tea time for Bigfoot. That's me."
Oh,
That's,
mate,
that's
I
how
got
Bigfoot
smaller.
talks.
I'm British now because I'm small.
British. I'm very small. Everybody knows that.
It's incredible the way people's perceptions of people's bodies affect the way they do their fake accents. Wow. What does that say about America? Very interesting indeed. Oi, it's me, Harry Potter.
Oh,
you
no,
British
he's back.
too? Oi, Bigfoot, I'm looking for a gun. You got any? Oh, no, I'm just Bigfoot.
What is
My
the
arms are
canon
small.
of this? Is this before or after I watched Black Widow shoot Voldemort from her web?
Decidedly after. Harry's got a taste for
He's got
guns
a taste for
now.
blood.
He loved it. He pulled the trigger and it was so good. Oh, I make this better than any wand I've ever used. This is my favourite one. It's got one spell. Bullet.
Hysterical. We become a fucking shitty YouTube. Goddamn. I mean, we're breaking new ground. I mean,
Aidan, give us something else. Give me something that's not funny.
Okay. Here's a highly unfunny idea. This is a quora from somebody. I don't know how to find out who wrote this quora. And they ask, an UFO lands in your backyard and the aliens are looking for you. Where do you hide?
Okay, do I have to hide in my backyard?
No. You can hide
good.
anywhere. You can, I mean, you're running. You can run within a reasonable distance before these things catch and find you.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Is that a guarantee? Is that a fucking threat?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're under
They'll just
siege.
find me no matter what?
No, I mean, like, you gotta find somewhere where they won't find you.
Okay.
That you think you won't be found in.
I'm in the house. I look out the window, right? I'm looking for a beautiful sunset. I need to feel inspired. What's that? UFO? Oh, it's looking like it's going to touch down in my backyard. Go to my hamper, grab my dirty clothes, throw them in the bed, put the blanket over it, right? Fake me in the bed. That's step one. That's going to buy me at least 10 minutes. Run downstairs. Step 2, turn on the shower. Yes, I have a downstairs shower. Don't at me. That's step 2. That's going to buy me another 10 minutes. Oh, she's not in the bed. It's a pile of clothes. Oh, what's that? I hear the shower's on.
And of course, you have a big, funny clown doll that you set in there for
yes.
this alien who I assume is being played by Tim Curry.
Yes, I have many. I go, okay, actually, sorry. Step 0.5. I grab my collection of dolls, marionettes, and puppets, and I make sure that I one.
Michael Jordan cutout.
I make sure that one is planted in each fake hiding location with a little sign that says "Gotcha." Okay, step 1, bed. Step 2, shower. Step 3, I go and I turn the car on. Yeah, I have a car and a garage. In this scenario, I'm living large. Okay, turn on the car. Engines running. Open the garage because I don't want to kill anyone. Let's be real. Take the doors off your refrigerators and whatnot. Car's running, so they're looking for me. Oh, she turned the car on, but she forgot her wallet inside. Oh, she's got me back inside. Another 10 minutes. Now I have 30 minutes until they even leave my property. Okay, I'm going to Starbucks. I'm getting a croissant, and if I mobile order in time, I can get a drink too. Okay. And then I've got roughly, 15 minutes left after Starbucks to like saunter onto a bus or other public transit. And then I'll probably just go hide in a crowd somewhere, a concert perhaps, if we're having those at this point. So, Aidan, where are you hiding?
That was a foolproof plan.
Thank you.
I was sorry. I was just mesmerized by what you were saying. I was just focusing. I was enjoying it as a listener. You know what, Maddie? It was almost funny, and I gotta say, turn that back a bit.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry. I'll dial it down.
So,
what would you do, Aidan?
So I would handle this. I have been thinking about this my entire life. I had the misfortune as a child of 6 years of age to watch the Steven Spielberg War of the Worlds and was thoroughly traumatized. And if you remember in that movie, there's a scene where they're hiding in a basement and the aliens are looking around for them. They gotta find Tom Cruise or whoever it was in that movie. And so what I'm doing is I'm barricading myself in my basement under this big table I have down there that's probably from fucking the ancient times. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave some bikes around. Because those fuckers got so distracted by that bike in a way that ruined all tension in that movie that I know I'm gonna be safe. I'll just put bikes around and I'll barricade myself under that table and then I'll pray. And that's all I'm gonna do.
Shoot out a little prayer, like a Pompeii tweet. Hey God, it's me. Put out the bikes, like you told me in one of
you
your
make
many
these guys
passages. Too? Are these you, bro?
Is this what you actually look like? You didn't make us in your image, made these guys? What's that about?
Whoa. How about one of us asks? How about you ask us a question that only the real image of God would answer to? Which one of you is the real? I don't know any. I'm not religious. Can I just say, which one of you motherfuckers is the real image of God? Which day were there birds? I don't know.
So, humans, aliens, I've brought you here back to heaven to reconvene. It's me, God. And so I know there's been some concern about which of you I love more. And I gotta say, you're both doing great. And then, like, behind God, like, a third species of alien just, like, walks by. And, like, it's like getting something from the fridge, and us and the other original aliens are like, who the fuck is that guy? It's like, don't worry about him.
That?
Don't worry about him. Hey, Dad, you got pudding pops in the fridge? He calls you Dad? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't look at him. Sending you guys back. It's been a fun chat. See you again in another millennia.
That's why the aliens are coming. The aliens have reached higher existence, but they're not sure about this one thing, and that's why they have to invade Earth.
No,
to get
oh
to
my
the
God.
bottom.
Look at us. We're siblings. We're siblings, and we're fighting amongst each other when we should be going for that fucking favorite sibling. We need to band together. Us and the aliens. Maddie, where would we hide? Nowhere. We're teaming up. We're gonna go fight God. Alright, here we are in the ad break. It's the part of the show where we make up fake ads because nobody is paying us to do this. But before we do that, Maddie, tell people how they could pay us to do this.
You could pay us to do this by joining us on Patreon. We've got 3 different tiers, and you get all sorts of fun things for joining, like Aidan's animation process, animations and episodes early, all of the music that I created, and more. If you join at a certain level, you get a fun postcard from me, and if you join at the lowest level, you get a picture of Aidan's dogs, which we haven't mentioned in a while, but that is still quality content that we're basically almost just giving away. So join us on Patreon. It's a really fun way to make sure that we can keep doing the show.
Are you tired of cold, hard teeth? Boy, I am. Are you determined to show your skeleton who's boss? You get back in there, you glorified scaffolding! I'm in control of this body, you hear? Then you gotta try Skin for Teeth. It's a new supplement designed to help your skin grow over your teeth. Reclaim your mouth today. Just ask these satisfied customers. So try Skin for Teeth today. Available at your local Walgreens.
Hi, it's me, Susie from Neutrogena. Dentistry is out and skincare is in. We focus a lot about the skin on your face, sunscreen, unguents, moisturizers. But today we'd like to talk about something new, something bold and different. Are you taking good care of the skin on your teeth? I didn't think so. You put food on that skin. That's disgusting. So that's why we here at Neutrogena, is that what I said before? I don't know. My name's Susie. That's what we here at Neutrogena have come out with an entire line of new skincare products only for the skin on your teeth. Not intended for your other skin, so don't think about putting it there. Don't ask me why. And now you might be asking, has this been tested on animals? No. They don't have skin on their teeth. That's a new bold thing that we're trying out as humans. Anyway, we got moisturizers, we got primers, we got toners. Oh, sorry, it's me, Susie's cousin, Boston Susie. Anyway, I'm kind of going off the rails. Fucking skincare for your teeth, fuck you. You thought brushing was enough? It's not. You gotta moisturize too now. I want to see you out of the shower. Boom, brushing your teeth. Boom, moisturizing. Boom, toner. Boom, don't tell me what order to put those products on. You're supposed to do it in order of thickness. Get off my ass. Neutrogena for the skin on your teeth. Aidan, I have a cryptid.
Ooh!
It's been a minute. This is a cryptid, almost local from Wisconsin.
Wickinson.
Called the the Hodag? Hodog? I think it's Hodag.
Hogarth?
No.
Hogarth Hughes?
Where's the giant? No. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Let me just. Where's the giant? Okay.
Mansley. There we go. Sorry.
This is from. I got most of my information from an incredible Wisconsin website called The Bobber. So I'll just read this out for everyone. Perhaps one of the most unique and famous beasts on this list is the Rhinelander Hodag. Please attack me if I'm saying that wrong. Sorry. This creature is so famous among northern Wisconsinites that it even has its own monument and country music festival. It was first reported in 1893 to have, quote, the head of a frog, the grinning face of a giant elephant, thick, short legs set off by huge claws, the back of a dinosaur, and a long tail with spears at the end.
Okay, hold on a second. It fucking has the smiling grin of an elephant? Excuse me. Are elephants known for their big toothy grins? They got like two big horrifying teeth on the sides of their face, and that's like it. What do you mean?
It's the biggest smile. Biggest teeth equals biggest smile. I think elephants are generally docile in terms of things that could step on you just once and kill you.
True.
That's only part. You're hanging on to just the smile. There's so much else here, including an entire country music festival.
Yeah, but like everybody has a country music festival named after them. That's normal.
What kind of country song do you think a cryptid would write? Like, what are the lyrics? It's like, oh, my truck, and my dog, and my girl. But like, what's a cryptid got to say in a soulful way?
Got a pickup truck. Fuck, somebody saw me driving, going back to the woods.
Could you
Gotta
imagine?
abandon my pickup truck. I love my pickup truck, and I gotta leave her here and return to the woods, 'cause society will never accept me.
That was moving.
Yeah, thank you. It was a very heartfelt ballad.
So it's just the same as regular country music in terms of subject, but the lens, the context is different. It's not,
Yes.
I miss my truck. It's, oh, I have to abandon my truck.
Yes, exactly.
It's not, I love my girl. It's, oh no, I scarred this girl for life because she saw my horrifying figure.
I was wearing a trench coat for so long, and it was kind of like a sitcom situation. There were like three of us stacked on top of each other. Were three Fresno walkie boys. What are they called?
Walkie-talkies.
Walkie boys. And then we had our funny fedora removed that shrouded our face, and then she screamed, "Now I'm all alone without even my pickup truck." It's the same song. It's just the next part.
It's the second verse.
There's only one song ever written by a cryptid, and it's this one song.
Cryptid songwriting is sort of like the human history of storytelling, and it's cyclical and never ending. Every time a cryptid feels so much emotion, they have to write a song. They just tack on a new verse. You never get to the bridge.
Yeah, it's really quite beautiful in that way, in this sort of connection.
So anyway, this fucking guy is in Wisconsin.
I love
chilling,
him.
wearing a cheese hat, I assume.
He's kind of a mess.
He's
Bit of a mess,
got
not
a
gonna
lot
lie.
going on.
He's got a lot going on. Bit confusing. Got that big elephant grin, which is concerning.
A little bit. And short legs, which is funny.
Short, stubby legs. Sounds like a fucking loser. Can he sing? Can this guy sing a country song? He should write a new country song. That pair of Fresno Nightwalkers, stalkers, crawlers, whatever, that wrote that last song, they're really good. But does this guy have the chops to be America's next top cryptid singer?
The head of a frog, the grinning face of a giant elephant, thick short legs, and the pipes of Jack Black. Boy, can this thing fucking rip it. He's gonna get up on the stage and sing a ballad, and you're gonna be like, holy fuck, I don't care what I'm looking at. I'm gonna just close my eyes. Is that Jack Black? No. Wait, it's better.
Oh, this guy rules. Good to hear.
Jack Black, if you'd like, Jack Black's agent, if you'd like to reach out for a comment, I will accept the payment for this Jack Black cameo in forms of Jack Black singing a cryptid song.
Yeah, Jack Black, please sing our
I
cryptid
guess.
song.
Hey, Jack, please.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Lore Folk. If you like what you heard, please share it with your friends. We're about babes in the woods, and we're not paying for any sort of advertisement. If you want to support the show, you got to go to that Patreon, or you can just, like I just said, fucking tell people about it. We make animations, and we're doing tier lists again, and those are doing pretty well. People seem to like those. Share those with people. Throw them in a Discord dedicated to that kind of thing. I don't know.
Right.
Tell the people. Get the word out. We get so many comments. They're like, how aren't you guys more popular? And maybe it's your fault.
Maybe that's a you problem. Maybe you should examine yourself, huh?
No, we're not gonna. I can't go down that road.
Tier lists are a gateway
Even as a
into
joke.
the podcast. They don't have to like the podcast. They could just watch the tier list videos, and then, we're going to creep into their lives, just like we did to you, dear listener. So tell your friends, share the show. Comment on iTunes. Shout out to the people who did after I told them to. Warmed my heart. I saw all of those. Wink, wink to all you people. If you want to join the exclusive Wink, wink, Maddie reads my review on iTunes Club, fucking rate us on iTunes.
Well, Maddie, we did it. We got through an episode, and we didn't say a single funny thing, except for that hysterical bit about Black Widow shooting Voldemort while I watched from the web.
Yeah.
That I saw in real life. It was
Just
a real
you
event.
and me doing a great podcast. Oh, it's me, Harry Potter. Oh, I'm on the podcast too. Oh, I had to do some funny jokes.
Oh, I don't know how we got in here.
There's a draft. It let in. He's looking for guns. You're not gonna find any here. Oh, you can't hide them from me. I just love the feeling of pulling the trigger.
Oh no, that's concerning.
Shout out to our patrons for all the support. We love you. If you'd like to support us as well and see your name here, you can hop over to our Patreon and join us for as little as $5 a month. You'll get access to episodes early, bonus content, and all sorts of other goodies.